sequel to a crime story that shocked this country, and it happened 7 years ago. The murder trial against Dumisani Mkhwanazi has been postponed until Wednesday. He's accused of killing 21-year-old UJ student Palesa Madiba in 2013 and then burying her body in a shallow grave. The trial has been delayed yet again because he doesn't have legal representation. Watching that story for us on Monday lunchtime, Masego Rahlaga, good afternoon to you. Why is the NPA so distressed?
Well, Jeremy, it's been since 2013. 3 years after 2013, the body of Palesa Madiba being found in a shallow grave in the backyard of Dumisani Mkhwanazi's mother's house where she was visiting. After those 3 years, police spent about 2 years looking for the man they suspected of killing her. And finally, he was arrested for another crime, and then his fingerprints alerted police that this is the man they've been looking for in the murder of the UJ Soweto student. After that, it's been since 2018 that there's been all of these delaying tactics. The NPA has been ready from the magistrate's court level, and they've been asking the magistrate's court, for instance, in Protea, when it was still there, to take it to the High Court and give the indictment for the trial to go ahead. There were delaying tactics over there with regards to the lawyer being found and Mkhwanazi saying he doesn't want legal aid. Now that the trial has been taken to the High Court in Johannesburg, there's more delays, and this is why the NPA is upset. You'd remember, Jeremy, just before the lockdown, we first appeared with Dumisani Mkhwanazi being MIA at court, and that was because, as the IO had told the judge, Mkhwanazi was called in the prison. There was a roll call and he simply didn't pitch. The second time, the judge then had to recuse himself because he realized that this is the deceased. He's related to the deceased. Now the trial was supposed to start last week. The lawyer didn't pitch because Mkhwanazi said the lawyer wasn't paid. Today the lawyer was supposed to pitch, and again the lawyer was not there in court. So that's why the NPA is growing increasingly tired. Quite
understandable. What about witnesses?
Well, this is the interesting part, Jeremy. As you might remember, back in 2013 when Palesa Madiba went missing, she was visiting a friend by the name of Masego Mkhwanazi, the niece of the accused. The niece told police in her statement originally that she had to leave for work on the Monday after that long weekend. And because Palesa's classes were only at 11 o'clock at the UJ Soweto campus, she left her with the keys and told her that after she locks the main house, she should give the keys to her uncle, the accused. And that was her statement then. The family went through a lot with Palesa Madiba's family, even getting a restraining order against the victim's family. Now, what's interesting is that out of all 13 state witnesses, Mkhwanazi is one of them. But here is Pindi Low from the NPA confirming to us again that she's one of the state witnesses.
Well, remember that the deceased disappeared after visiting the Mkhwanazi home in Piri, and Tidi was one of the people who were with the deceased the last time she was seen. Hence, it will be necessary to call her. And also, we cannot separate her from the accused person. She's part of the family. So she has every right to secure legal representation for her uncle, who's the accused in this matter. So she will be called, yes, on just on one or two aspects of the state case.